Say hi to everybody tomorrow. Hi everybody. I'm tired. Got on a piece of hamburger and had some ham. Yeah, he's been a good boy. I spent most of the day dealing with mom. Sorry about that, kitten. Dealing with mom in the nursing home and all that stuff. David went out, he bought a cell phone for mom to use. She doesn't know how to use it, but they need to contact us. The numbers are in there. And I took in the little TV that I had originally got for Rick to use, for mom to use, but it's kind of far away. She could see it and everything. She could see what's going on, but instead of turning it way up, David bought an auxiliary speaker and with a Bluetooth capability type hookup thing to the TV. So we were getting that all set up for her, and there was one piece of something that we needed. So David and I went off to go get that, and and I think we stopped by Steak and Shake, and I had triple steak burger like I always get, so I could pull out a piece for the cat and brought it home for him. David had a butter burger, something like that. And we went over back to mom. We were hanging out with her for a while, and it got to be about 6:30. I'd changed her once. She had started going poo, and I thought I got what I had got, and then she looked like she had a little more, and I said, well, you look like you have a little more. Why don't you, I'm trying to look for something the right size of the poo. And why don't you just give it one more push? She gave it a push, and oh my god, it was the size of a cucumber. Big, soft poo. Like, holy shoot, how long you been holding that in? So I got her all cleaned up and everything, and then we were going to go back to the house and get a lot of mom's clothes and label them up for mix and match outfits, because eventually they'll set her up in the wheelchair and they'll put her out where other people are, and I don't want her looking like Little Orphan Annie or something. So we did that. We got back. We left at 6:30 to do that, and we went here and went there and got her stuff together. By the time we got back, it was an hour and a half almost, and mom was fidgeting like, huh, huh, huh. David says, what? And I said, what are you fidgeting? Did you have to go to the bathroom? And then David goes, well, let's take a look. And I took a look under the sheet, and she was in a lake of shit. She had shit herself up and down at 6:30. When we told the people that she had gone to the bathroom and she needed to be cleaned up, we had to go and get her clothes and come back, but we had to leave to be able to do that. And oh yeah, we'll get right to it. We'll get right to it. Well, they didn't. They did not get right to it. And it was 8 o'clock, and David and I are looking for somebody. We had no call light on. We were looking for someone to change her pants. There weren't enough paper towels in the bathroom for me to be able to use. What am I supposed to do? So David went and he found the charge nurse, and he gave her a good talking to, bent her ear a bit. Probably, I don't know what he said, but it was very stern. And finally someone came to change her. But and her front part was just so red and raw looking, it looked like it was going to burst open and bleed. It looked very painful. She'd been sitting in poop for almost 2 hours. Liquid poop. Needless to say, we're not happy. Mom is what they call a full pay private customer or something, because years ago Dad set up an account money would go into this account, and then through other accounts they had, it would feed into this to be able to sustain care for someone if they were bedridden. And that's kind of what they've been using, little bits and pieces for the caregivers. But David wants her to get stronger so he can take her down to Atlanta, and he thinks she'd be happier down there because there's a lot of horsey people down there and a lot of big name rich people that she loves to hobnob with. And So that's the plan. But she, with this plan that he set aside years ago, her stay there is paid back by insurance or something. They don't make those kind of policies anymore, but they did at the time, like 40, 50 years ago. So she should be looked after more than ignored, you know? We were not happy. David said he's going to speak to someone in the morning. He's going back to Atlanta tomorrow. He's driving back with Richard's truck. And he's going to detail it all up and sell it, and that will end up paying for the funeral and all that. Me, I'm on the bad list of everybody. The neighbor lady called me up this morning here and bawled me out. Upside one, down the other. I didn't tell so-and-so, and what am I going to do, and why weren't the lights on? And it's like, none of her effing business. You know? What's she afraid of? That we're going to sell the house and someone that she doesn't like move in? Or that she's not having people to do stuff for her anymore? Apparently Richard was a big sucker. He was a giver. I mean, people wanted stuff of him and he gladly gave. He was a kind-hearted soul. They used him. And they think they're going to just keep using like me and stuff? No, that ain't going to happen. No. Things are changing, you know? So she was pissed off. It's trying to make me feel guilty. And it was bothering me, the fact that she was, you know, basically saying what a horrible person I am. Well, I know you hate your mother and you don't want to watch after her and blah, blah, blah. I don't like her. But that she's still my mom. And she's still a human being. And I don't mess up anybody that's a human being. I'm sorry. Or animal. I don't do that. So, yeah, a lake of shit. Tomorrow I have a doctor appointment. I don't even remember what the main purpose of when I set it up 3 months ago. See, you're poor, you gotta set up an appointment 3 months before you can be seen. Yeah?